With Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
A look now while we have a moment. Let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
Pass to Reese.
Outside Atkins. 6 to shoot.
Screen by Cardoso.
And Ariel Atkins with the 3.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Outside Sims. To the inside.
Hamby back to Sims.
Buries it down low.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Now here's Vandersloot. Cardoso.
She's covered by Hamby.
Pass to Reese.
And stolen by Azare Stevens. Fast break, here come the Sparks. Here's Sims. Rebound Chicago.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Now Vandersloot.
Here's Reese.
Shot clock at 5.
Reese.
It's good on the putback.
What terrific hustle. She's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, she is ferocious when that ball goes up.
And that's what they've got her out there for, making plays like that.
Now here's Plum.
To the middle. Here's Hamby. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
With a rare combination of 6'3" height and fluid movements, Hamby can move with ease. Tough cover on the pick and roll.
Vandersloot with it. She's covered by Sims. Pass to Atkins. Drops in the tray.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here's Hamby.
Outside Plum. Back to Hamby.
To the wing, right side.
Odyssey Sims for 3. Rebounded by Kia Nurse.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Well, there's not much debate in terms of the best passer in WNBA history. It's Courtney Vandersloot, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could say that again. You know, she has the best career average by far in league history. Vandersloot won 6 straight assist titles. Courtney is just a magician out there on the floor.
Angel Reese, 2 shots.
She knocks down the first one.
And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23. They missed the playoffs by just 1 win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
So she makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall?
We're talking about a player who averaged a double-double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, and gives them an identity.
And that one's good. Atkins.
Well, if there's somebody open on the court with the same jersey on, Vandersloot will find her. Incredible court vision.
side Sims.
Ambi sets a screen.
Now here is Sims.
Tight defense on her.
From the arc.
It's hauled in by Reese.
Chicago leading. Pass to Vandersloot.
Back to Reese. Cardoso up top.
Atkins. Shoots over Plum. And another basket for Chicago.
With the passion and commitment for the whole game, and not just a part of it, Atkins has enhanced a complete skill set.
Now here's Plum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ambi outside.
Screen by Sims.
Right wing. Puts up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
An impact perimeter player, Sims uses a mature feel for the game to score points.
Outside Reese.
Here's outside.
Picked by Reese.
Here's outside. Down low. It's stolen by De'Erica Ambi. To the paint.
Sims. It's hauled in by Reese.
Vandersloot outside.
Pass to Cardoso.
Atkins.
Picked by Reese.
Inside. Over Sims. And in Chicago with another.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here is Sims. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Deflected.
Stolen by Camila Cardoso.
Nurse with the bucket.
Taking initiative in the open floor. When Nurse works hard in these situations, good things happen.
The Sparks trailing. Here's Sims. Good for another basket. Number 4 today, and she is 4 for 8.
And how about the persistence from Sims? Fantastic at taking contact and still finishing off the play.
Now here's Nurse. Pass to Atkins. Shot clock at 6.
Back to Cardoso.
Vandersloot. She's covered by Sims. Now here's Plum. She's guarded closely.
Jackson outside.
Pass to Sims. There's the 3. A rebound by the Sky. First outside.
And Jackson picks up the foul.
Jackson.
That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Atkins. Vandersloot. Just 5 to shoot. Phantom, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Sims with it.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Los Angeles.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Chicago with it.
7-point differential.
Pass to Cardoso.
Lets it go from deep. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Goes to Chicago.
Vandersloot left side. Outside Atkins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Sims.
And that comes off the assist by De'Erica Hamby.
We talk about the importance of confidence. There, Sims showing plenty of it on the pull-up.
And here is Vandersloot. And Hamby gets the whistle that time.
De'Erica.
That's her first foul.
Fifth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Chicago with the ball, leading by 5.
Now here's Allen.
Not a lot of room. Makes it off the glass.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Now Lemon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Hamby. To the inside, 5 to shoot. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
And you know, when Brink is on the floor, she adds multiple dimensions to this offense.
Her defense gets a lot of attention, but she does so much offensively. She's great in the post, she can spot up, and she's come a long way as a passer.
First free throw is good.
You're talking about the young Cameron Brink. She's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts, reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
Second free throw, no good.
And as you watch the continued development of the WNBA, it feels like length matters a lot these days.
Well, you're seeing teams putting a major emphasis on getting longer players. It really helps you on the defensive end.
Oh yeah, with how skilled players are these days and the amount of threes teams take, length can certainly neutralize that.
Here's Burrell, pass to Lamont. And here's Burrell. She's covered by Allen. And here's Burrell. Launches a 3, drills the three-pointer.
Guarding her in the perimeter might not be a priority for them right now, but it will be if she keeps hitting those.
Now Allen. Onion Wade with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Pass to Reese.
Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Here's Cannon. Up top, Aleman.
Down low.
Hamby. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
Chicago leading. Here's Onion Wade. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide-open look.
Here's Cannon. Onion Wade covering.
Here's Aleman. Phantom with the rebound. Here's Onion Wade. And a miss there on the triple. Now the Sparks with it. Hamby down low. She's guarded by Williams. Hamby misses. Here's Banham. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Pass to Hamby. Chicago with the rebound.
Wow, hey, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Here's Onion Wade.
And the whistle blows. It's on Reese.
That is her first foul of the game.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
And the Sparks with possession here. Down by 12. Burrell, defended by Nurse. Pass to Plum. Alema. Picked by Russell. Can they get it? And it's good on the way-in.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Banham goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Okay, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Sky out in front, up by 12. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Sky here, they've been putting on a show for us.
I love the effort on the glass right out of the gate from them.
And it takes effort from all 5 players to get a rebounding advantage like this.
Now here's Aleman. Outside Brink.
To the right side.
And here's Burrell. Past Aleman.
Shoots. Sinks it. What rain from downtown.
After 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016, 2 community assist awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
To the middle. Russell. Off with the layup.
On the wing, Rebecca Allen.
And that one drops for her.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Plum. The tray. Allen with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. Not the tightest D right there. She'll punish you if she gets the chance. That three-point shot is her bread and butter.
Pass to Plum. Here's the 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. She is 1 for 3 to start the contest.
Looks like she took that last 3 a little personal.
Hey, do you blame her? That was some payback right there.
They break out 5 on 3. Here's Alema. Tries again. And it's blocked by Rebecca Allen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. But she gets it back. Clock at 6. Right side Plum.
Over Onion Wade, and the basket by Plum.
Well, when you get in the pick and roll, Plum can shoot out of it, drive, pass. How do you defend that?
Pass to Allen. Banham.
She's guarded by Aleman.
Williams with it.
Guarded by Alaman.
Fires for three. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Now Burrell. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. Pass to Plum. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Nurse outside.
Here's Onion Wade.
Inside. Now here's Williams. Back to Nurse. Shoots over Russell. And a shot by Nurse, no good.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Here's Burrell. She's covered by Allen.
Pass to Plum. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
That's on Kia Nurse.
She's such a great shooter. You don't want to give her an inch, but when you're that close on Plum, she can use the pump fake.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. The first free throw is good.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017, and she struggled her first few years. Didn't shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. To Allen, and stolen by Sims. Allen with the steal. Down low. Williams. No good on that shot. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Left side Sims. Pass to Plum. 6 on the shot clock.
They get the rebound.
Here's Russell. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, it's tough trying to match up with Russell, guys, especially when she's established inside and looking to score.
Now here's Williams. Guarded by Russell. Outside Williams. Pass to Allen. Banham. She's guarded by Plum. Banham, no good. The Sparks trailing. Now Limon. She's got 5. Now Plum. Off on the layup. Here's Banham. Pass to Jefferson. Allen with it. Banham. She's guarded by Plum. Shot from the top of the key. Stevens grabs the board. Right side Plum. Russell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Once Russell gets inside, it's already too late. She has a nice touch around the basket.
Pass to Banham. Here's Williams, guarded by Russell. And Williams gets it to go.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Now here's Alaman. She's covered by Jefferson. And here is Stevens. Plum to the paint. Here's Russell. Count the buckets. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
It's great to see how Kelsey Plum can not only score the ball, but also move the ball. She's really good at creating for herself and others.
And here's Banham. 5 points in the game. Plum with it. Outside Sims. Pass to Plum. The 11-footer. Here's Stevens. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
And Williams gets it to go.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Outside Stevens. Pass to Plum. That shot goes in, and she now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Williams inside. He's against Russell. Lets it go. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has those.
Pass to Alaman. Up top, Russell. She's covered by Allen. Here's Plum. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in. And so it's Chicago with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Banham. Jefferson. He's guarded by Alaman. Williams with it. He's against Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Jefferson. Shoots over Alaman. Shot's good by Jefferson.
I love when Jefferson hits the mid-range. It's a shot that's perfect for her game.
Pass to Russell. And here is Sims. Back to Russell. Anyan Wade grabs the board. Chicago in the lead. Now Banham. She's got 5. Up top, Allen. Wide open. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
There's a screen by Stevens. Right side Plum. Takes the 3. Not gonna go that time.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
That's tipped. Pass to Russell. Plum. Back to Russell. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And
One thing about this Chicago team, they play hard, they play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in for a battle.
Shot clock at 6. Releases. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Here's Sims. 11 points in the game. Outside Stevens. Pass to Plum.
Aleman with it. She's covered by Jefferson. Stevens the screen.
To the inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Here's Jefferson.
And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2-for-1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter.
Here's Banham. Shoots over Plum. Stevens grabs the board. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Plum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
Now here's Jefferson. She's guarded by Aleman.
Pass to Williams. Shoots over Russell. Misses the fallback J.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
And as we end the first half, it's the Sky up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. Plum has been sensational.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Sparks trailing. Now here is Sims. Inside.
And stolen by Cardoso.
Fast break Chicago. Nurse with it.
Picked up by Jackson.
Got that one up quick.
You don't see a ton of shots from this area anymore. However, Nurse does work on her mid-range game.
Here's Sims. Hamby.
Covered by Cardoso.
Hamby left side. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And here is Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Outside Atkins. Clock at 6. Out to Vandersloot. Over Sims. Here's Reese. Rejected by Azare Stevens. Outside Plum. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Hamby.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
Vandersloot outside. And here is Nurse.
Screen by Cardoso.
Outside Atkins. Sinks the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Stevens the screen. Down low. Faked in off the glass.
And coaching so difficult in this league. What do you think is an underrated skill for head coaches?
Motivation. I mean, there are so many games. Travel is difficult. So having your team at close to 100% is big. Making sure they're locked in.
And I think it's rotations and fitting the pieces together. You want to find out what the best combinations are because it's about more than just throwing talent out there.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Pass to Sims. Now here's Plum. And here is Stevens.
Reese defending.
And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
Reese with it.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and two at the line.
Stevens picks one up. So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her off the boards.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with an elite skill, but Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. She set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well, back in 2023.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
Both shots good from the stripe. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now here is Sims. Vandersloot defending. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
I love how intense Kelsey Plum can be, taking her motion into the defense to get the whistle.
And she'll take her 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Both good at the line. Chicago leading.
Pass to Cardoso.
It's stolen by Hamby. Outside Sims. Hamby. Outside Plum. And now Jackson for the tie. Connects from three-point range. And this game is tied up now.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ballgame.
Yeah, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback, so you just have to like their chances the rest of the way.
To the middle, and stolen by Stevens. Outside Sims. Here's Jackson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's the sky ball. Pass to Vandersloot. Now Reese. She's guarded by Stevens. Plum with the rebound. Hamby with the ball. And now Jackson for the lead. Back to Hamby. 4 on the shot clock. Fires, top of the key. Jackson hits the bucket.
Assisted by Hamby.
Here's Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
And a 2-time 6th player of the year. You can't deny the impact of De'Erica Hamby.
Yeah, and now she's too good to win that award. You have to start Hamby, a huge part of the Aces' first title team in 2022. Really, to me, one of the most underrated and overlooked players in the league.
Sparks on D. 2-point game.
Back to Cardoso.
Atkins. She's guarded by Plum.
Picked by Reese.
To stop the run. And it's Atkins with the bucket inside.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, will outwork Ariel Atkins. She's passionate about the game and genuinely wants to do well.
Back to Plum. Over Atkins. Plum can't hit.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Nurse.
Picked by Reese.
Just 5 on the clock. Outside Atkins. Fires the 3. The Sparks grab the miss.
Jackson outside.
Outside for Sims. Count it, and the foul. That's on Kia Nurse.
Embraces the challenge of finishing through contact. Sims doesn't shy away from physicality.
She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, when you look at that 2024 WNBA draft, by far the most watched in league history, and arguably the most talent we've ever seen in a draft as well.
Well, the previous draft high was just about 600,000 viewers. This last one had 2.4 million, shattering the 20-year-old record.
And really, to me, the most exciting part of the WNBA right now, it's all the new viewers tuning in. It's just incredible.
Shots good by Jefferson. Here's Plum. 15 points in the game. There's a screen by Stevens. Inside. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the call on Camila Cardoso.
Yeah, I love seeing bigs like Stevens that shoot well from the free throw line. And to me, it's really just a testament to their quest for perfection. They want to have all parts of their game be efficient.
That free throw missing.
And Brian, teams always benefit from having a reliable veteran around, and Azurá Stevens definitely fits that mold.
Yeah, a seasoned player who has won a championship. Stevens knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and she can set the tone on the floor for her younger teammates.
She hits the second from the line. Here's Jefferson. Pass to Banham for the lead. Hamby grabs the miss.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
hit that one.
And nice D from Angel Reese.
Here's Jefferson. She's guarded by Plum. Back to Nurse. Banham. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. Jacks up a 3. The Sparks grab the miss.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Reese.
Count that one. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, she's one of the main reasons this game is tied up, and I would say she's done her part to keep them in it.
There's a screen by Stevens. Here's Plum. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. Timeout called the Sparks.
Substitution on the court. Timeout for the Sparks.
Pass to Brink.
Down low. Sims.
And a great assist that time by Cameron Brink.
Never shy about taking a shot. Sims is a player who can shoulder the load, has the ability and fire to put up big numbers.
Now Banham.
Pass to Reese.
5 on the clock. For the lead. Makes that one her 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there, a big gap in the D.
Aleman with it. 5 points in the game. To the paint. And the basket by Hamby.
And her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Chicago trailing here.
Pass to Onion Wade. Now it's Reese.
She's covered by Hamby. Here's Allen. No good on the 3.
They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Here's Sims. The 3.
Offensive rebound.
And count it. The shot is good, and she'll go to the line.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Pass to Onion Wade. And here's Reese. Onion Wade with it.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, you go back to her college days. I mean, Onion Wade has put a lot of work into her three-point shot, and we're seeing the results.
And here's Burrell. He's covered by Allen. Now here's Aleman. Kicks it out to Hamby.
Out to the wing.
Brink.
She's guarded by Williams. Aleman, good.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 4. Here's Banham. She's guarded by Alaman. Pass to Onyenwede. Now Banham. She's guarded by Alaman. She gets that one.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Hamby for three. And the spark, another three.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Pass to Reese. Banham from outside the arc. Brink grabs the miss.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's Cannon. Here's Alema. And no good trying to use the glass. To the inside. And here's Banham. Pass to Reese. And she drops in the layup off glass.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. The Sparks on top, leading by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Now Jefferson. Pass to Allen to tie it up. Cans it from downtown. And it's all knotted up.
If you get open, Jefferson will find you. Mariah, a pass-first guard.
Outside Plum. Cannon. Onyenwede covering.
Chicago foul. Michaela Onyenwede. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Los Angeles Sparks, Emma Cannon. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. She hits both from the stripe. Here's Jefferson. Pass to Allen. Here's Banham to take the lead. And Brink brings down the board. Here's Burrell. She's covered by Allen. And here's Burrell. Now here's Alaman. 6 to shoot. Outside Plum. Offline with a 3. Here's Allen. Picked by Onyenwede. Pass to Banham. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3-point range.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Brink. She's guarded by Williams. Now here's Alaman. The layup missed. Pass to Allen. Jefferson. Beyond the arc.
Brink grabs the miss.
The Sparks trailing. Right side Plum. Burrell. She's covered by Allen. Brink. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. Here's Banham. She's guarded by Plum. Williams the screen. Fires from deep. Banham's shot is good.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Here's Burrell. She's covered by Allen. Passed on Lamont. The three. The rebound by the Sky. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Banham. That three off the mark. Lamont with it. To the paint. Great pass to set up the land.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Allen. Back to Jefferson. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set the pick. Here's Allen. And the three off target. Now Burrell. Now Lamont. Plum with it for three. It's good from long range.
Well, at the arc, Plum can be lights out. She's got really great accuracy.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Allen. Launches it.
And Brink brings down the board.
So it's the Sparks now. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Clever play by Plum, going right into the defense to draw a foul and get the end one opportunity.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. And here is Vandersloot.
Pass to Cardoso.
Stolen by Russell. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Personal foul.
And for a guard, Sims goes up with confidence inside, which in turn draws the contact.
2 shots.
And she makes the first. And so she makes both from the line. Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Banham. Out to Vandersloot. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Banham. She's guarded by Plum. To end the run. And once again off the mark by Chicago. The Sparks with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Outside Sims. Passed on Lamont. Down low.
And stolen by Cardoso.
And here's Banham.
She's guarded by Alaman. Now Vandersloot. Reese. There's the double team with Brink. Cardoso. Guarded by Russell.
Fades away. Yep, right through the net.
I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but it counts just the same.
The Sparks call timeout.
Just a tiny lead for them.
A chance to make it a little bigger right here, though.
There's a screen by Stevens.
Erica Hamby on the wing.
Inside. Now here's Alaman.
He's covered closely.
Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso. Pass to Vandersloot. Atkins. She's guarded by Plum. Back to Atkins. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Here's Atkins.
6 on the shot clock.
Picked by Reese.
And it's Atkins missing.
Pass to Plum.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
It's going to be on Ariel Atkins. And the exciting Rakia Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college that she earned as an electric scorer. About 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college over her career. Jackson could get buckets from all 3 levels. And it's 6'2". Her length, it's kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
The first one falls. And she makes both free throws. And so it's Chicago with it. 6-point game. Here's Vandersloot. Nurse outside. Outside Atkins. Clock at 6.
Picked by Reese.
Chicago again missing.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Stolen by Camila Cardoso.
And a 3-on-3 fast break. Kelsey Plum with a steal. Fast break, here come the Sparks.
Cardoso with the block.
And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here.
And we have to take another look at that block.
That's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Hamby outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's pretty impressive watching Kelsey Plum run the offense like this. She has a gift for spotting open teammates.
Sky trail. Vandersloot with it. Outside Atkins. To the middle. The Sparks grab the miss. Outside Sims. Outside Plum. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Vandersloot. Nurse.
Here's Reese.
Atkins. Defended by Atkins. Down low. Back to Plum. Stevens. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Kelsey Plum.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
Vandersloot outside. Spins. Back to Atkins. Shot to stop the drought. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of those 12 now.
That's the vision you get with Vandersloot. She's always looking to set up her teammates offensively.
Now Sims.
Stevens the screen.
And Odyssey Sims. Here we go. Bambi right side. To the inside. Left side, Stevens. The Sparks get it back. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Los Angeles Sparks, Azare Stevens. 2 shots.
That one's off. And she's good on the second. And here is Vandersloot. Outside. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
And that's a winning play from Nurse, showing she's more than capable of hitting important shots for her team.
Outside Plum. There's a screen by Stevens. And that's good. Kelsey Plum for 3.
And that 3 is huge, canceling out the triple on the other end and stretching this lead back out again.
And now you can feel the crowd starting to sense this game might be theirs.
Yeah, the crowd's trying to help this team close it out.
Plum comes with the double team. Vandersloot outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Good on the triple.
Shows no hesitation in big moments. When it matters most, Vandersloot's a difference maker.
Here is Sims. Vandersloot defending. Bambi left side.
Shoots over Cardoso.
It is good, and it is her 6th make against 11 attempts.
You can see just how solid Hamby's mechanics are. Picks a shot she likes and sends it right in.
Outside Atkins. Plum comes with the double team.
Now here's Cardoso.
Defense is right there. The Sparks with the lead. Pass to Plum. Now here is Sims. Bambi.
Covered by Cardoso.
Back to Sims. Pulls up on the elbow, and the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Time called here. The Sky decided to talk it over. clock at 6. Pass to Vandersloot. The second chance effort. The Sparks grab the miss. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
Fast break Chicago. Cans the threes.
A capable distributor, Atkins is able to see the big picture within the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game. Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Your thoughts, guys?
They can game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
And so it's Chicago with it. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. Just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
I agree with you. It just doesn't make any sense to do it at this point, and come on, we both want to go home.
Exactly.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time, and she really wanted that one. And so the Sparks take the win. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
And that'll wrap it up